Yellow weather alert right now for the weekend as we are in the midst of a heat wave, but we're also talking about a tornado watch right now. Let's get on over to meteorologist Caitlin McGrath. She's joining us live from Fletcher's Cove right now. Caitlin, get us up to speed on what we know about this tornado watch.
Yeah, Larry, we have actually upgraded that yellow weather alert just in the past few minutes for a red weather alert because we are talking about a tornado watch now in effect for areas in northern Maryland, northern Virginia, and parts of West Virginia. We'll show you where that watch is right now until 7 o'clock this evening. It's all of the areas that you see shaded there in red. Again, that is where a tornado watch is in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. Where you see that shading of yellow in parts of western Maryland and parts of West Virginia, that's where we have a severe thunderstorm warning right now. Most of us still dealing with partly cloudy skies, really hot, humid conditions, but we do want to zoom in a little bit closer and show you where this strong thunderstorm is right now. The severe thunderstorm warning set to expire at 12:15, but I wouldn't be too surprised if they do expand it a little bit farther off to the east because it is holding strength pretty well. We'll zoom in a little bit closer. The strongest part of the storm right now over Cumberland. I've been looking at some of our radar data offline, and while it doesn't look like there's rotation within this storm, we are seeing indication of some really powerful wind in the area. So again, the worst of this storm right over Cumberland and pushing to the east right now. You can see a number of thunder and lightning strikes within this storm as well. So here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlook, and most of the threat is just to our north in parts of Pennsylvania, but we'll zoom in a little bit closer. You can see we are really right on the line of that slight risk for severe weather. Our greatest concern as we head throughout the afternoon are going to be some locally strong storms with damaging wind and an isolated tornado not out of the question. We certainly have plenty of instability in the atmosphere. Temperatures already in the 80s and dew points in the mid 60s. You can feel it as soon as you step outside. It is muggy. We have that summer-like stormy feel. So we'll be watching for some of these thunderstorms to develop over the next several hours. Again, the tornado watch in effect until 7 o'clock this evening, but I think the worst of the weather will move through between now and say 4, 5 o'clock later on tonight. So as we head throughout the day, temperatures continue to climb, many of us making it back in the low 90s, and with those dew points in the upper 60s, it is feeling a degree or two warmer than it actually is. But coming up in just a few minutes, of course, we're going to talk more about the storm threat, but we're also going to talk about why we're here live at Fletcher's Cove ahead of our WUSA 9 Environment Matters Cleanup Day. This is just one of 5 locations all across the DMV that is going to have a lot of fun going on tomorrow. We'll talk all about it coming up in just a few minutes.